The criticism is not coming from Republicans, it's coming from Democrats. That's right, even the top Democrat in the Senate, to the Speaker of the House, and even Congressman Dennis Kucinich, who led the effort in the House against the war in Iraq. Well, Congressman Kucinich joins me now. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Nora. Good to be with you.
President Obama is trying to end the war. Why are you criticizing him?
Well, I'm not criticizing him for trying to end the war. I'm saying that he has made a step in the right direction. But we have to let the American people know that it's not sufficient to leave 50,000 troops there. It is important, as the President is attempting to do, to reach out to the nations in the region to try to get them involved in a conference that would lead to international peacekeeping. There's a lot to be done. He's taken a step in the right direction, but I don't think you can say that, call this a withdrawal. It's a phase down, but it's not a phase out. You're either in or you're out, and right now we're still in.
You're either in or you're out. It's not a withdrawal. This plan doesn't go far enough. These are all your words, and you're saying that's not criticizing the president. It sounds like you're criticizing the man who won this election on ending the war in Iraq, and you're saying not good enough.
Well, you know, again, I think we have to credit the president with taking a step in the right direction. The last administration was determined to stay in Iraq until kingdom come. Now we have a president that's ready to start moving, but we have to let the president know that while he's taking a step in the right direction, it's not satisfactory to leave 50,000 troops there.
I don't hear you saying, though, that these 30 to 50,000 troops that the president's going to leave there are not needed there. I don't hear you saying that. And I just want to play what the president said today about why he thinks that residual force has to be left in Iraq. Let's listen.
We will retain a transitional force to carry out three distinct functions: training, equipping, and advising Iraqi security forces as long as they remain non-sectarian, conducting targeted counterterrorism missions, and protecting our ongoing civilian and military efforts within Iraq.
What's wrong with that explanation, Congressman?
Well, it was the occupation that fueled an insurgency. So as long as we're occupying, we're still vulnerable to an insurgency. The idea of training the Iraqis, we've been doing that ever since we've been there. They're either going to be prepared to take over at some point or they're not. Now, I believe that we should encourage the president to continue in his efforts to reach out to Syria and Iran to help convene a conference that would bring about an international peacekeeping and security force that can take over the responsibilities as the United States leaves. I mean, again, the president's taking a step in the right direction, but we need to go a little bit further.
Congressman, I want to have two more questions so we could answer these quickly. I just want to get your take on the fact that John McCain, who said during the campaign that Barack Obama would rather lose a war than lose a campaign, and said that Obama was naive, now supports this plan. Your take on that?
Well, you know, Senator McCain's a great American, and I know that he's been a strong supporter of the war. And I think that there are those who are going to applaud everything that President Obama is doing on this, as Senator McCain is doing. I will say that we credit the president with taking a step in the right direction, but we've got to prepare for the day when the United States is out of Iraq.
Okay.
We have domestic priorities here that have to be met. We cannot stay in Iraq.
I've heard you say step in the right direction, I think 4 times now. Do you believe increasing the force structure in Afghanistan is a step in the right direction?
Only if it means that we're planning on exiting and not planning on leaving troops there. I think that if the administration is planning on a fairly permanent occupation of Iraq with 50,000 troops, that would not be acceptable.
No, I'm talking about Afghanistan. Afghanistan.
Oh,
I said Afghanistan. Is that a step in the right direction, increasing the number of troops in Afghanistan by 17,000?
No, it's not. And I think, I think that is another question that needs a thorough analysis by the Congress. That was a decision the president made when Congress was out. We haven't had much discussion about it on Capitol Hill. I think we need to, and I think we have to look at Afghanistan in light of history, the British experience, the Russian experience. We really need to, and I sent a letter to the president along with other members yesterday urging him to reconsider the decision he made with respect to Afghanistan.
All right, Congressman Dennis Kucinich, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.